Happy long weekend, everybody on YouTube. So in Canada, we had Friday off, Canada Day, and today all my American friends, well, it's Independence Day down there, so happy Independence Day. So yesterday we came back from a wedding in Kamloops, British Columbia yesterday. Tired, wife went to bed early. I stayed up a bit. I decided to put the 272 top end on this 266. Now I'm keeping the old top end. I actually have a new piston on order for it. I mean, this piston isn't, well, I've used worse, but you can probably hear that. It's pretty scored. I heard a new one. The cylinder's not too bad. But why not use this? And the compression difference, I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of assembly lube in there, but I don't use too much, but it's got some compression now. But yeah, today the project at hand is oil pump. Now, it's an old oil pump assembly that I got from Evan. The one that was on the saw I actually put on the 162 because I had new crank seal in it. And I got new crank seal, so I put a new crank seal in this guy. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing back together. Here is some crud that's there. What the fuck? Shit dropping everywhere. That's my project this weekend. Clean up this shit pile that I call a workbench. Let's take a look at this guy. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's kind of a different style. Should I use a different one? Yeah, it seems fine. I'm okay with that. That is quite acceptable. So now, to get this on, so when I put the pump on the 162, I struggled. When I got this, I actually watched Tin Man's channel, where he was putting in a crank seal. And he did this simple trick with a piece of tin can. Which, you know, he's a tin basher and so am I, so I should have been a little smarter about that. But yeah, what a fucking brilliant fucking idea. So I'm going to try and roll this up a little tighter. Just fighting with it. Anyways, get that in there. Lube it up with some of my. I just lube up the crank seal. Hopefully this works. Get that tightened around there. You guys see what I'm doing? Just over that stupid step that's on these cranks. On the 162, that I wish I would have watched the video, Tin Man's video first. Now this a little. First time I've done this, so bear with me here. Put that on there. Maybe I should have made this longer. Just gotta have it up because it's gonna slide down with it. Okay, have to fix that. Okay, this is not working out as well as I thought it would. But it's the first time. Probably won't be the last. If I see good deals on more husqvarnas. Off the step. Look at that. It works just like so. Just like so. Maybe. Is it not down all the way? Nobody look at what I'm doing here because you might cringe. Actually, doesn't seem like it's sitting down all the way. I don't like that. What the fuck? What the flip? Maybe it's just the oil line that's pissing me off. Yeah, it's sitting there a little better. Let's do this all over again, because it was fun, so much fun the first time. So much fun the first time. I'm gonna do it again. Like I said, this is the first time I tried this, so it's probably easier on the seal than what I did last time. Which we won't talk about that. But it doesn't have an air leak, so that's a good thing. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Now I need screws. These screws are getting pretty stripped out, so I took them to work and put a zip disc on them, and just could have got a bunch of new ones, I guess, but just kind of ground a slot into them, just so I could keep using them. Because one of them was really bad, but all these new pumps, like the 162, the original pump, was had 4 screws on it. Every other pump only seems to have 3. It's the way it is, I guess, but I'm definitely put a new drive gear in this little guy because it deserves one. I actually had another pump that came from China and was unusable. I do not recommend anyone buying one of the Chinese pumps for these things. I don't know, there's issues with it. Okay. Everything looks as it should there. Oh yeah, it's nice. I didn't put the clutch on tonight. Go outside and grab some tools, but just bear with me. I'm gonna pause you guys for a bit. Just had to go to the shed and grab my little piston stop in case I didn't get the clutch on, which I'm probably going to right away here. It's kind of gnarly. Never mind. So this is a can I cut the, it's a beer can that was sitting down here. This is kind of gross, but, yeah, that was on the bottom of it. That's fucking gnarly. That's something to just clean up more often. The funny thing is that beer wasn't even sitting down here very long. Anyways, on tangent. So we'll get new drive gear. Sure it's gonna work. Oh shit, that's all, yeah. Need a little washer. Once we're at a little washer. Oh yeah, that's much better. Got the stupid little metal disc. Clutch. I wonder if that one's just that much worn. I was gonna use this one. It's yeah, 3/8, 8-tooth, 8-tooth sprocket. That's not the right clutch. That's why it looked funny. Yeah. Really, that wise. See, this is an 8-tooth rim I have, and this is a 8-tooth rim. This was on a home light actually, but I guess it's a little bit bigger diameter. I'm kind of worried about that because maybe it's some of the ones I have are Chinese rims, and They mark them 3/8, but sometimes I wonder if they're 3/8 or if they're 3/8 low pro. I'll find a 3/8 chain here. What are those? That'd be 3/8 right there. Make sure I'm using the right fucking sprocket. That one fits a lot better. I'm gonna use this one. Fuck it. It's in good shape. Anyways, back to the dealio here. So this is the right clutch drum this time. Put that guy in there. Plastic discaroo. Down as it should be. This guy might end up actually ordering a new clutch for these. The shoes on these ones look a little funky, but for now it'll be fine, I'm sure. So let's lose this little spark plug. If any of you accidentally put a saw together and not really torque the clutch down, and wonder why the fuck's my chain not moving, and the fucking chuck works its way out. Not saying it's ever happened to me, but it may have. Okay. Call that good enough. You know, this thing's almost ready to fire. I mean, I'm missing a lot of parts still, but I jury-rigged a throttle. I mean, obviously that's only good for testing, but I might actually go test this thing out. I kind of really want to, but I don't know if I should. It's kind of shitty outside. Let's go back up there. So I can see if it's oiling and all that other good jazz. Anyways, YouTube, so maybe I'll have a video of it running. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a good Canada Day and a good Independence Day in the States. Yeah, I'll talk to you later. I can't wait for this project to be finished one day. Anyways, take it easy.